So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at $96,000. And the overall method that we are using with Bitcoin of 97,300 is pretty much keeping you safe, hopefully, that you are not falling for the any form of FOMO whenever it starts going up, like it went up towards 98,480 and then it plummeted like this. It's not that much bigger of a drop, but it does help us in one thing, that $96,000 is kind of an important area. Not to the perfection. The perfect area would be 95,700. That would be a more appropriate area. But let's talk about 96,000. This overall mini structure on 4 hours, this whole thing is standing on $96,000 with an anomaly of this one. If this thing breaks, if $96,000 breaks, that means that we have started our downward journey. Of course, we are talking about our journey first towards $90,000, then 85. But if Bitcoin wants to stay up and it doesn't want to start a bearish journey, then Bitcoin really needs to ensure that it doesn't live below 97,300 for more than 2 days. If we find Bitcoin below 97,300 for 2 days, so far what Bitcoin is doing, that it is at least making an attempt of closing one candle above 97,300, if not 2 candles. That gives us some kind of a surety that, okay, at least Bitcoin is putting up a fight. But if somehow Bitcoin starts living under that area of 97,300, that further confirms that, okay, previously it was just showing weakness, now it is confirming that the downward journey has started. And another thing that you might want to note is that right now this is 97, so if you go down towards 96, it will be 96. The moment it goes below 96, it will start living under this red line again, and this red line is the downward trend line, which means that momentarily Bitcoin tried to get out from here, tried to go up and start the upward rally, but now it has dropped. And if it drops further, it will get into the downward trend again. And as I mentioned, below 97,300, irrespective of uptrend and downtrend, we can clearly see that losing that support, which is very critical, is our make and break situation. Above that is 120, below that is 85. Is that clear as a day? Powell did come out. I'll read what he wrote. It's the best and the most funniest statement. I can see in crypto. So I'll share it with you. It's not for just crypto, of course. Fed Chairman Powell, when he talks about the overall economy, not just for crypto. But this is I'll read the statement. He said that Fed is in no rush to cut rates despite pressure from Trump to lower US borrowing costs. So no rate cuts, no rush to do rate cuts, which also kind of coincides with the banker that stated that there is a probability we might see just one rate cut instead of 2. The policy stance is now much looser than before, and the economy remains strong. They're not doing rate cuts, policy is loose, and economy is strong. All these are very good contradicting statements, but he continues. So there is no need to rush to adjust the policy stance. Inflation has eased significantly but remains high. so this is, when I read it, I was like, I'm reading small piece from comedy. Because how can a human being state a statement like this, that everything is good, okay, economy remains strong, inflation has eased significantly but remains high. So inflation is high but economy is strong, and inflation has eased but everyone is fucked up. But I think the gist of his statement is that we can't do anything to fix the economy. Interest rate is going to stay high. The inflation is going to stay high because interest cutting didn't help the economy. So cutting interest rates is not going to do us any good. The only thing that it is doing is that it is creating further problems for them, which is why they have stopped doing rate cuts. Anyway, so there was nothing fancy that is coming out of his statement, and I think the initial reaction from the market was an indication of that. Other than this, for Bitcoin, we have clear direction. Tomorrow, I think we have the Fed news. Let me just check again. The CPI is tomorrow, I think. Again, I'm going towards my bot. That's on 12th of Feb. Yeah, that is tomorrow. 19 hours. This is my Telegram community. They keep on asking what bot it is. When you write /Fed, it gives you all the dates and everything that you need to know about Fed. It's one person that you need to, one organization you need to keep a track of. Anyway, I'll see you in next video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.